as we are in Game 3 of the 2007 Western Conference Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Utah Jazz. The Spurs won the first two games in San Antonio with ease, and they have a 2-0 series lead as the game is tied at 2, approaching 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. As Tony Parker pushing the ball up the court straight away, driving inside, picks up his dribble. Straight away it goes to Tim Duncan, back to Parker at the midcourt logo, 15 seconds on the shot clock. He's setting up the offense right now, driving to his left, losing the ball, and fight for the ball coming up with his Darren Williams. Williams goes behind his back at the midcourt logo to the right wing, setting up the offense. To the right elbow it goes to Carlos Boozer, hands it off to Fisher. Fisher driving inside, lays it up, no good. And coming up with the rebound is Tim Duncan, hands it off to Parker, to the right wing and goes to Michael Finley, a long two-pointer off the side rim, no good. And the ball sails out of bounds, and the Utah Jazz will get the ball back. Head coach Jerry Sloan, in his 17th playoff appearance, has a win percentage of .680. Top of the key, it's Darren Williams, guarded by Bowen, going to the left, crossing over, double-teamed, bounce pass to Okur. It's a left wing jumper, in and out, no good. Fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds. And the referee said that Michael Finley touched it last. And the Utah Jazz will get the ball back, as the game is tied at 2, with 10 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Inbounds pass goes to Williams at the right baseline. And we have a foul away from the basketball on the San Antonio Spurs, as Mehmet Okur is having a tough series, as are the rest of the Utah Jazz, shooting just 25% from the field. And another foul away from the basketball on the San Antonio Spurs. And once again, it will be a side out for the Utah Jazz. The referees are discussing something right now at the scorer's table. I don't know exactly what it is, as it will now be a side. There was a clock dispute, actually. There was no foul call. There was actually a dispute with the clock. And the shot clock is now at 21 seconds. Straight away, Darren Williams to the right side to Fisher. Long two-pointer at the right wing. No good. Rebound taken down by Finley. Goes up the court to Tony Parker at the right wing to the foul line. We have a blocking foul on the Utah Jazz. Foul is on Darren Williams, as Tony Parker ran into him, but Darren Williams was in poor position, and it will be a side out for the San Antonio Spurs, as the game is still tied at 2 with 9:55 to go here in the first quarter. Parker inside is knocked out of bounds by Karolinko, and the Spurs will get the ball back with 17 seconds on the shot clock. Greg Popovich, the coach of the San Antonio Spurs in his 10th playoff appearance, has won 3 championships, 99, 2003, and 2005. Inbounds pass goes to Duncan at the right wing, hands it off to Parker straight away at the midcourt logo, 12 on the shot clock, guarded by Williams, setting up this offense. He gets a pick from Duncan, inside to Duncan, who lays it up and in. Good job by Tony Parker, going inside to Tim Duncan for the higher percentage shot. And the Spurs have a 4-2 lead with 9:25 to go here in the first quarter. Straight away, it's Darren Williams against Bruce Bowen. Takes a long two-pointer straight away off the front rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Duncan. It's a bounce pass to Tony Parker at the right wing, guarded by Fisher. Straight away to the top of the circle, takes a jumper. It's nothing but the bottom of the net, as the Spurs now have a 6-2 lead, approaching 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Spurs off to a good start, shooting 3 out of 5 from the field. The Jazz, on the other hand, are 1 out of 6. Right wing, Mehmet Okur, a long two-pointer, no good. Rebound taken down by Bowen. He hands it off to Tony Parker at the left wing. Gets a pick from Oberto. Going to the top of the circle, another jumper is up. It's good! And Tony Parker's off to a great start, as are the San Antonio Spurs, as they have an early 8-2 lead 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Left wing, it's Karolinko. The top of the circle, it's Okur. Right corner, it goes to Williams against Bruce Bowen. Going to the right elbow. Right baseline, it's Boozer. Over Roberto, it's off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Duncan comes up with it. And he's poked in the eye by Mehmet Okur. Something that you can simply shake off, but it is something that usually catches you by surprise. But Tim Duncan should be alright, the big fundamental. As Okur just happened to hit him in the eye, and now play resumes. The left wing, it's Tony Parker against Darren Williams, setting up the offense, gets a pick. To the left corner, goes to Finley. Left baseline, it goes to Duncan against Okur, holding the basketball, 10 on the shot clock. Duncan losing it. We have a foul on the Utah Jazz, I believe. As the Spurs were patient offensively that time. Yet a foul is on the Jazz. As Mehmet Okur was too aggressive on Tim Duncan once again. Okur with 2 personal fouls, and he'll go to the bench. Oberto straight away. Left wing, it goes to Duncan. Right baseline, it goes to Parker. Finley, a straightaway three-pointer off the back rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Williams. Goes to the right wing, driving on Bowen. Puts it up off the front rim and in! Good aggressive drive by Darren Williams on the fast break, as he didn't really have numbers, but he saw an open lane, and he scored, as Williams is averaging 30 points and 9 assists, the only bright spot for the Jazz in the first 2 games. Parker, left wing jumper off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Boozer. Hands it off to Williams at the midcourt logo against Bowen. Pulls it back out straight away. Gets a pick from Boozer, goes to the right wing, bounce pass to Boozer, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Duncan to Bowen, who loses it, and Parker comes up with it at the right wing, setting up the offense. The Jazz are just 2 out of 10 so far in this game. Parker at the midcourt logo, driving on Fisher to his left, to the left baseline. Tough shot is up, it's in! Oh man, what a start for Tony Parker, as the Spurs have a 10-4 lead with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Straight away to Fisher, left wing to Williams against Bowen, holding the basketball, fakes a three-pointer, driving to the foul line, puts it up off the glass, no good, and it's knocked out of bounds, and the ball will go right back over to the San Antonio Spurs, as they have an early 10-4 lead, and Duncan is once again holding his right eye as he was knocked to the ground. It's been a very physical start to this game so far, as Duncan was fighting for the rebound with Jaron Collins, and I believe he was hit in the face, and because of that we have a timeout right now, as the Spurs have an early 10-4 lead. This was not the start that Utah Jazz fans were looking for, as they were just manhandled in San Antonio, and they now trail 2-0. The Jazz really need a spark right now. Darren Williams definitely needs some help offensively, as the Spurs are off to a sizzling start in this game. Spurs are a seasoned ball club, 3-time champions, as Parker at the top of the circle to Ginobili, a right wing three-pointer is nothing but the bottom of the net, and the Spurs have an early 13-4 lead early on here in the first quarter. The Jazz need a spark. At the right wing, it's Fisher. To the right baseline, it's Karolinko against Ginobili. Fadeaway jumper way off. Rebound taken down by Ginobili. Ginobili pushing the ball to the left wing. Goes behind his back against Fisher. To the right wing, it goes to Parker against Williams, setting up the offense. To the top of the circle, picks up his dribble. To the foul lines, it's Tim Duncan. 10 seconds on the shot clock, guarded by Boozer. Picks up his dribble at the right elbow. 5 on the shot clock. Have to do something. 4 on the shot clock. Parker with a straightaway three-pointer, partially blocked, and it goes out of bounds. We have a shot clock violation on the Spurs, and the Utah Jazz will get the ball back as Robert Horry will check into the basketball game for the San Antonio Spurs for Fabricio Oberto. As the Jazz go from right to left in their home white uniforms. Jazz are 2 out of 12 so far in this game. Left wing, it's Darren Williams to the foul line. Driving inside to Collins. Collins, one dribble, puts it up off the front rim. It's good, and he's fouled. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Utah Jazz as the Spurs lead is cut to 7. 13-6 Spurs. Jared Collins, a chance for a 3-point play. Finally, something goes right for the Utah Jazz in this game. The free throw is up. It's good. Collins completes a 3-point play. 13-7 San Antonio. Spurs going from left to right in their road black uniforms. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Straight away, it's Tony Parker against Williams. Going to his left, to the foul line to Tim Duncan. To the right wing to Ginobili, driving to the foul line. Floater is up, off the front rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Boozer comes up with it. Boozer hands it off to Fisher, pushing the ball up the court at the right wing. Guarded right now by Ginobili. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Right baseline to Boozer, lays it up and in as he drove inside and made a reverse layup. And that's 5 straight points for the Utah Jazz as the Spurs lead 13-9. 4 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tony Parker at the midcourt logo, setting up the offense, 13 seconds on the shot clock. And we have a foul on the Utah Jazz. Away from the basketball, foul is on Jared Collins. His first personal foul. That last possession, just great patience by the Utah Jazz. Just waiting for the best possible shot. They got the ball to the right man, fellow All-Star Carlos Boozer, and he delivered. Inbounds pass goes to Manu Ginobili straight away. To the left side, it goes to Tim Duncan, holding the basketball against Collins, 8 on the shot clock, still holding the basketball. Driving on Collins, spins inside, puts it up off the back rim, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Tim Duncan, and the Utah Jazz have a chance to inch even closer as they trail the Spurs by 4 points, 13-9, with 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in this first quarter. We're in Game 3 of the 2007 Western Conference Finals. The Spurs have a 2-0 series lead so far. Tim Duncan can't believe he touched that ball last. Left wing, it's Boozer. Inside it goes to Williams, who loses it. Williams, a foul line jumper is off the back rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Oberto, who just checked in. Hands it off to Parker at the left wing, setting up the offense. To the left corner to Bowen. Left wing to Parker, driving to the top of the circle. Left wing, it goes to Horry. Left corner to Bowen. A long 2-pointer is nothing but the bottom of the net. It's a 3-pointer, actually. Bowen hits a 3-pointer. And the Spurs have a 16-9 lead with 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Right wing goes to Fisher. Right baseline, it goes to Boozer. Right elbow jumper for Williams is nothing but the bottom of the net. Can give the assist to Carlos Boozer. Williams has 4 points so far on 2 out of 5 shooting. Spurs lead the Jazz 16-11. 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. Ginobili driving to his left. Bowen fakes a 3. A left baseline jumper is nothing but the bottom of the net. It's very rare you see Bruce Bowen hit a 2-pointer. And the Spurs have an 18-11 lead with 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Right wing, Karolinko takes a jumper off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Bowen. Hands it off to Parker at the right wing. Pulls it back out, guarded by Fisher. He gets a pick from Oberto. The top of the key is Horry, inside to Oberto, and it's a foul on the Utah Jazz, as we'll have a timeout right now called as the Spurs lead the Utah Jazz by 7 points early on in this first half. In the first quarter with 2:49 to go, Spurs lead by 7. We'll be back after these words.